Let's see if Alan Otto can kind of shake off the dust here, Jackson Gallagher. Round 3 here of Otto versus Mosley. Can Otto kind of forget about what's happened so far and start fresh? That's the question. Can Mosley do a little more of the same?
Well, you know, Alan's really got to, at this point, he can't outperform Mosley. He's got to finish this fight at this point. If he's down 2 rounds to 1, there's 1 round left. There's no possible way that he can win on the scorecards, without finishing this fight, whether it be a guillotine, that awesome guillotine that he has,
awesome.
Big right hand, big left hand, whatever he needs to do.
Let me grab that frog out of your throat. There we go, I got it. But he's got a puncher's chance, and he's got great hands, Jackson.
Just got to use them.
Got to use them, you're right. Can only posture for so long. So let's see if Alan can keep moving forward. Maybe not so much urgency by Mosley, but meanwhile he's throwing some heavy leather.
You know, the pressure's not on Mosley right now to finish this fight. The pressure's not on him to win this round. He can coast.
He can.
This third round
He's taking the center of the cage here, right? I mean, he's taking the center of the cage and kind of saying, "Come at me." So just to say that Otto lands a nice jab, nice 1-2 there that kind of turned Mosley a little bit. Mosley comes back with an inside leg kick, so we need more of that out of Alan Otto if he wants to make something happen here.
It's kind of interesting phenomenon. We're always talking about a reach advantage, and I would say I would give Alan the reach advantage, but you don't really talk about how difficult it can be to fight a shorter, more compact fighter. Their punches come from odd angles. They throw over your guard, they throw under your guard. They have a lot of power.
I think these guys could fight 5 rounds. You know, one of the things you notice here, Jackson, though, is and it's not knock level, but it's the way that some of these guys throw the combos with the kicks, but don't put an emphasis on returning that kick to the ground. Meaning, they turn the hip, you snap the kick, but you make an emphasis to get the kick back to avoid it getting caught.
You got to reload the hips in order to strike again. Now, this is doubly dangerous in mixed martial arts, as you're saying, because now you're on one leg, and you can easily slip or be taken down, and the entire momentum of the round can change off of one takedown.
Very true. I'm a big fan of catching kicks if you can do it. You know, this technique, and there's a few ways to get out of that. But I think tonight I've seen it not just knocking Alan Otto or John Mosley. I've seen it a few times tonight where guys are throwing kicks for maybe that knockout body shot or that knockout head kick, but they're not thinking about returning that kick to the ground. Yeah, good. There's the guillotine. Oh, Jackson, if Alan Otto can pull this off, the thumbs up is coming. He's got a great guillotine, Jackson. What's he got to do to finish this?
Well, his angle's a little bit wrong, and
whoa.
I've never really learned that defense before, but it seems to be pretty effective.
John Mosley has come to fight. This guy's awesome.
He's a man. I mean, Alan Otto's a man too, and I really like the matchmaking in this fight. It could not be matched up better, but with 6 seconds left, it's not looking like Otto's going to be able to pull that off, and as we see right here.
Nice job of ground and pound by John Mosley, an outstanding slam to kind of address that guillotine that was thrown by Otto. 2 great athletes, great fight, a little bit of posture, a little bit of attitude in that fight, if you will. Both guys got a little frustrated, but you know, I think we're going to see John Mosley pulling a 30-27 on this one, but Alan Otto taking nothing away from the guy. He's a guy that we love having here. He's a talented fighter with a lot of skill. So we'll have to see what happens, but John Mosley, he's a guy I want to see back here.
Yeah, John Mosley's now a new favorite of mine. And Alan Otto's a really tough guy to fight, too. So, you know, we're not seeing the best John Mosley. We're not seeing the best Alan Otto. Both these guys are a tall order for each other. But Mosley's got a very, very, very bright future. Tons of fun to watch him fight, and some impressive striking and grappling out of Team
the whole game.
PA.
Totally cross-trained and ready to go. Alan Otto out of UFC, a great athlete, want to see back, but John Mosley, this guy came prepared tonight, and I'll tell you what, I'm impressed.
As our notes say, not much to say. Looks for a good fight, expects to slug it out, and pretty much what we saw.
And he definitely backed it up in the cage, so. We'll be going up in the cage to get the official announcement from Steve Mittman.
happy fans, how about a round of applause for the two of these fighters? Your winner. We go to the scorecards. All three judges scored it 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision, John "The Bull" Mosley.
A little victory celebration there by John Mosley. Nice job in the cage.